All right, so should we start talking first about Max Holloway, or we should talk about the performance, or talk about the fact that I told you all he was going to do that, exactly what he did, and he did it. All right, right. Oh, okay, so you didn't know, which I'm sure everybody does, because it's kind of gone a bit viral after fucking Max Holloway beating Calvin Kattar by decision 50-42, 50-42, and 50-43 across the judges' scorecards. Finally, some proper judging. Like, I was hoping after that, he'd go to the in his interview after, be like, finally some proper judging, all this and that, because of his last fight, the judges were horrific and gave him the loss. But yeah, I was sitting watching it. As I said in my prediction video, my in-depth prediction, I goes second round stoppage for Max Holloway, which I don't think anybody would ever think Max Holloway would stop him in the second, but I thought he would, because I think he was going to start really quick, like he did against Alexander Volkanovski in his last performance. He's kind of adapted more of like a fast starting style, which benefits him so much more than the first Volkanovski fight, the Ortega fight, the Aldo fight. He's doing it a lot better now. But yeah, so he came out there, won the fight by decision. I said second round stoppage or decision. He did look like he was going to stop him in the second round, but it was about the second round, like 1 minute into the second, where I realised Kattar had nothing for him, and it wasn't anything to do with Kattar being bad, but he just couldn't. Everybody was like, oh, Kattar should have kept Holloway on the back foot. He couldn't, because Kattar would hit him with one thing, Holloway would fire 3 back, and in the fourth round, the referee had the opportunity to stop that fight at least 6 times. I watched it back again today. At least, and I counted probably 6 times where that fight could have been stopped, in my opinion. But the referee, Herb Dean, did that's one of the best refereeing jobs ever, not stopping his fight, letting him go on. How fucking tough is Calvin Kattar? His legs were gone, he was wobbling all around. The referee could have stopped it, chose not to, and then Kattar fired back a little bit and then made it to the 5th, and he looked all right in the 5th. He was nowhere near winning, but this was with 3 10-8 rounds, 4 maybe 10-8 rounds. You know, that's madness. But yeah, unbelievable. Holloway is a different animal. What does this mean for? Because in the post-fight press conference, Dana White goes, "I want to see Holloway sit out to recover, stay fit until we can give him the third Volkanovski fight." I don't know if Volkanovski's going to take it, because Volkanovski did say he wants a different fight, but he didn't say he wanted a tougher fight, and Holloway is the toughest fight for anybody right now in the featherweight division. He's the best featherweight in the world and the greatest of all time. Everybody thinks that, and he's not even the champion, you know what I mean? It's weird when you've got the best guy in the division who's not the champion, you know what I mean? And everybody knows he's the best. Yeah, you know, I feel Ortega versus Volkanovski is going to be a very interesting one. I really do want Ortega to win, because then Max Holloway will get that title shot straight away. But Volkov probably could take that one quite convincingly. Ortega, that would be 2 title shots he's had and lost both of them, which I really don't want to happen, because I do like Brian Ortega. Still, I think Holloway beats him again all day long. His style, it doesn't cope well with pressure, especially when you're Holloway. It's not even to do with Holloway's style, just he's very good. He's very good boxing, but his boxing's only good because of his pressure, I feel, and his output. He threw over 700 strikes, which is unbelievable. Now, where does he go from here? We have no idea, but the best is blessed. That I just came on here to say that. I told you it would be a decision. I said it would be 4 rounds to 1. Kattar didn't even win a round. He didn't win a minute of a round. That's why it's amazing. That's why the score was so different. You never see a non-champion do 50-42. You never see a champion convincingly win by that. You know what I mean? Finally some proper judging though. But yeah, this new Holloway's different. It's not. People are saying that it's his best performance, and I'm sure Holloway thinks that's his best performance, but I don't actually think it's his best one. You forget what he did to Aldo and Ortega. It's the most convincing win he's ever had, 100%. Even though he stopped Aldo and stuff, there was still back and forth before he stopped him. He should not be disheartened that he couldn't stop Kattar, because if you watch that fight, Kattar was on his way out. Another round, the ref would have been like, no, he's just getting battered. But Kattar is so fucking tough. He's so tough. It's unbelievable how tough he is. But we don't know what's next from Max Holloway. Mad. I don't know how he did it. I said that he would win. I was very confident. I was nervous beforehand, because I really get nervous when I'm watching him walk out, and I'm I love him to bits. Max Holloway. If I could meet any fighter right now, it would be Max Holloway. I've always been a massive fan of him. So it's good to see him his last 2 fights he didn't win. He did deserve to win one of them, but just get 2021 off to a good start with a good solid win. I'm really proud of that. Like, I'm happy for Holloway because he deserved that, and he fought like a fucking beast. He was screaming. There's a part in the fight, if you go to the fifth round, he's looking at the commentary team, punches Cater while not looking, and is talking to the commentary team while he does it. Then Cater throws a punch, and he just goes like that. Like, obviously there's a bit of luck involved in that, but it looked so fucking cool. Like, I was like, oh my god, man, I was like, what the fuck? But it was so cool. I was like, wow. Very, very, like, the best is blessed. 100%. I think Volkanovski rematch would be, a trilogy would be in order, I think, because it technically is 1-1 if you're 90% of the world thinking that he won the second fight. How this style copes, like, obviously Volkov, I thought, lost his last fight against Holloway, and Holloway was doing the similar style to this, and Holloway's just improving every time, so I think Holloway would beat Volkanovski. I think Volkanovski's really good, but I don't think he's, I don't know why, but I don't think anybody really likes him as a champion. I think he's a bit like I don't know, it's just his demeanour and the way he speaks about, like, other fighters and stuff, not even like in a disrespectful way, just a bit like, he talks as if he's the challenger and he's got a chip on his shoulder, and I think people are like, don't really like that. It's like, you're the champion, you can just be normal. But like, I don't know, but might make a separate video on that. Like, I'm probably gonna make a few more videos like in the next few days, but that was mad. Like, I can't get over that. What the fuck? Max Holloway, I was watching it, I was so happy for him, because like, even in the post-fight press conference, he was like buzzing. He was like, he said he'd fight on the McGregor card next week as well, but we'll see. But yeah, that's all I really had to say. Like, the best is blessed. That's the title of this video. The best is blessed. It's very motivating seeing a win like that. It's just convincing. Everybody loves Max Holloway. You can't not love him. He's the best featherweight in the world right now. 145 is his division. I think he should just stay in route, get the belt back at 145, and then just win more and more. Then maybe when you're 33, 34, if he wants to not retire, go up to 155 and take like a year off though. Like, do like the next, I think, because he's 29, go till he's about 31, 32 over the next few years at 45. Get like 6-7 more wins at 45. Obviously it's so much easier said than done, but like, get a few more wins at 45. Take like a good 7-8 months off. Build yourself up, get really big, and make yourself a 155er and go up and get a few wins there. Then if you're not going for the belt, retire. Like, everybody loves him. The best is blessed. Like, great, honestly, one of the best guys ever. Like, you see it on his back, the angel wing and the devil wing. Like, it's just him. He's good and he's bad. You know, he's incredible. But that's what I wanted to say. The best is blessed. Don't forget, the best is blessed.